All right, what's up, y'all? So today what we're gonna be doing, you saw in the previous video, we didn't show you actually installing the rain barrel. We just kind of showed you, that we do have one in place. We bought 2 of these off of Craigslist from a guy. These containers were actually used to contain apple cider vinegar. We paid about $8 for these, $25 additional for a little kit for the hosing and the spout kit. So we have a second one that we're about to go ahead and install today. And just FYI, like the first night that we actually installed this, the first night that it rained, it filled this bad boy up. We're probably maybe about to here right now. We've been watering pretty much for, I don't know, maybe about 4 or 5 days, just down to about right here. So we can connect a hose on here if we'd like, or a lot of times we just use a little, just whatever, or like a flower pot.
Watering can.
Just a little watering can, and we'll just fill that up right here. You can see the pressure kind of gets up there, so you can hook a hose up to it if you'd like. And right here is just the drainage spout on the bottom. I'll come back around here. It's just one little simple hole that we're going to drill in the other one. And then this is actually connecting to your gutter. And then just put the hosing kit in there, and that's it. So on the other barrel that you're about to see here today, we already have 1 hole installed. So I just have about 3 more to do total. So right here, I already have a hole. This is actually just gonna be for my drainage spout. So I'm gonna go up maybe about, I'd say about, we'll go up about 3 inches, 2.5, 3 inches, to go ahead and build this hole for the actual spigot itself. Alright, so as you can see, what we use right now, we just used a 1 1/4 inch bit to go ahead and drill the second little hole. Like I said, this is going to be for the drainage, and that's going to be for the actual spigot itself. What I'm doing now, I kind of already smoothed this out a little bit. But you can go get up on here. You can take a little knife or a box cutter, whatever you want. You just want to kind of smooth out some little edges from what you cut off. I'm really getting it as smooth as I want, but that's cool. That's straight. So that's the 2 holes right there for the front. Now we're going to go and switch this drill bit. So now we're going to take it up to a 1 1/2 drill bit, so we can go ahead and do the hole on the back of the barrel that's going to connect to the gutter. So basically you just want to get that right into that little fitting piece right here. Just take your bolt, bring it straight on down. You got a tight fit. Gonna put that bad boy in here, tighten it up. We're good to go. So now what we're doing, and again, you can, if you can get it as exact as you would like on the measurements and everything. I'm just kind of eyeballing this. So all I know is I want to go right here, just right to the other side, and I'm looking at maybe about, let me just make sure here. Right. So I'm wanting my hole, the back of this hole that's going to connect to the gutter, I'm wanting maybe about, I'd say about 1 inch or 1/2 inch below that top spout right here. Cool. what I'm about to do, so we have the 1 1/2. Now we're about to go to 2 1/8 size bit. So we're going to switch that up. And again, and this one you just want to make sure, get it right in that little casing. It's going to be another little piece that's going to pop out and connect. You want to make sure that connects. Just taking our bolt. We're good to go. Alright, so we had a little mishap real quick. Actually, we lost the end of our drill bit inside of the container, so that was a little circus show just now trying to get that out, but we did. So now what we're about to do, we have all 3 holes that we need in the barrel. Have the two in the front, and we have the connector hose right here, the hole for that. So now the whole idea is, so after we clean it and we put the actual actual inserts in here, essentially what you want, you just want a straight, something as straight away as possible. So you don't want it coming down, or coming up. You don't want it higher than there. You don't want it lower. To get an even flow, you want something right at about even. If you can kind of come around here and just see what we're doing is, we're just gonna go ahead and start right around here. Hopefully that should be sufficient. Let me just do one last double check. And the reason I'm doing that is because you definitely don't want to be jacking up your gutter, because that's going to be a whole nother situation here. I say that's about a straightaway right there. So all we're doing, boom, there we go. So now that's done. What we're gonna be doing, this is an actual piece right here that you're gonna be installing right into the actual gutter. So now this is the gutter attachment right here. We're just gonna be putting this in here right here. What you want to do, we'll do a nice little squeeze. That right up in there. And you can see it has the little lip that's gonna catch right on the gutter when you do that. So after this is pretty much the easy part. Just got 2 little screws that we're gonna be putting in here. All right, sorry about that. I had to go ahead and switch that bit out on here, put a drill bit on here. So all we're gonna do, so you can see we put the actual the gutter attachment, or the gutter connection right in here. We just did a little squeeze, pinched it right up in here, let the lips catch, and got 2 simple screws that's gonna go in here. What I'm gonna do, let's do kind of a little push. You can see that goes right up in here. Second one, just gonna do a little push in here. Boom, that's done. So now, pretty much all we gotta do at this point, we're gonna clean these barrels out. I'm gonna take it to a car wash, clean it out. Then from there, we'll go ahead and come back. All right, so we got back from the car wash. Clean this bad boy out. It cost me about $1.70. So these are the just the female inserts that we're gonna put the drainage and the spigot in. So I'll go ahead and knock that out real quick. And when I was at the car wash, I tried to drain this as best as I could. And you might have to push a little bit, but that's what you want, so you know you have a tight seal on here. So that's why I didn't cut too much on this one with that knife when I was trimming it down. So I wanted to make sure I had a tight fit on this one. I'm just taking it right in. What this is right here, this is the actual drain spout that you're gonna put on here. So this is at the end of the year when you want to drain it and you want to weatherize your barrel and put a seal on this one. You can just use this, and also too you can use this for just regular function as well too, if you just wanted to have a hose connected to the bottom. So that's that. And I know you're looking at this right here, this little rubber insert. Really doesn't matter if it's pointing. I mean, ideally I like to be, like it for it to be going down, but it really doesn't even matter at all. Right here, this is our spigot, so we can connect our hose to, or just transfer water over to a pail. And the other one we have is like it's a slight little leak on here, so I'm hoping this will be a tighter fit. I mean, it's not that bad. I mean, we're not losing a lot of water out of the other one. I'm not mad at it at all. Do one more turn on here. So that's that. Done deal. Now, what we're gonna do is I'll move to the back. Now, this one's a little tricky. This should go straight in here, but I do got to back up just in case. And I think my backup still might need to be used at some point here. So that was easy. Cool. So you can see this one doesn't have like a female ridge on the inside or insert. This is just a straight insert for a hose that we're going to be putting in here. That's pretty tight. I'm pretty satisfied with that. The other one that we have put up is pretty solid as well too. So this is the part where I might have to pull my little backup trick out. So like I was saying, we want to try to have this. So you see your spigot right here. Got the insert right in the back. Now the other one that we have is actually on a concrete slab. So this one, it might not be as level. That's cool. So this is my little trick to go ahead and get this one in here. You can do whatever else you want. Maybe some, whatever, some oil, WD-40, whatever. But I noticed the last one it was kind of difficult getting that one in there, so boom, here we go. Boom. That's it, man. We should be good to go. Hopefully that's straight enough so we can get the straight flow from the gutter, where part of it still goes down the actual drain, but the first part that's going to catch is going to come straight into this barrel. And if we get a good heavy rain, we might fill this bad boy up. So that is it. That is the second rain barrel that we did, and that is the assembly of a rain barrel. You can see it's super duper simple, nothing major at all. Total in cost, what, $8 for the barrel, so $33 total including the actual kit. I spent $1.75 at the car wash to go ahead and clean this bad boy out. But like I said, if you have a pressure washer, or you can just, if you have enough pressure at home in your hose, you can do that as well too. Just want to get it cleaned up, cleaned out as much as possible. Like I said, it was just apple cider vinegar in this barrel. So that is it. Please, if you like this video, absolutely hit subscribe. Like the video. If you got any questions, comments, concerns, or anything, absolutely go ahead and hit that in the comments below. Other than that, I appreciate y'all watching this video. This is Dana. Yep.